All right, multitasking. How can you increase your focus while being online? You know, we're very much online these days. Zoom calls, studying, exams, bit of binge watching maybe. You know, let's some people do it. I have a tendency to do it sometimes. Now, what kind of breathing technique can you do that you don't look weird? You know, because if you're on a Zoom call and you start like, like especially when your microphone is on, your colleagues will think you're completely nuts. So you want to do this in a very light way. And for your information, that I've done my TT breathing already. This is TT5, but extremely light. You can use this in public spaces too. Now, how I found out that this works amazing was like, I think it was a year ago. I was in Brazil. I had to go away from the house in 3 hours time to give a course. And I'd had to do a compliance exam for the financial world for my investment fund. And the time set for it is 4 hours. And compliance is not about numbers, I love numbers. If it would be numbers, I would be fine. But it's about words and complicated, like text. And it's just, like it's not my thing, basically. And there was the time set for the exam, and the information gathering and making the exam was 4 hours, and I had only 3 hours. And this is what I did, like normally when you are online, at a certain moment you start losing your focus. Well, when that happens, but you can do it beforehand already, because you will be able to keep on focusing. I did the exam, all the information and the exam in 2 hours, and I passed, of course, otherwise I wouldn't have made this video. And this is what I did, just TT5. Let me first explain. 5 deep breaths in, but so that you don't hear it. Yeah, if you're in a Zoom call with your colleagues, you breathe like nobody's hearing you. Just a bit deeper breathing 5 times, and breath number 6, you hold your breath just a little bit. It can be 5 counts, it can be 10 counts or seconds, like it doesn't really matter. And then you breathe out like really long. You hold it for a little bit. Just comfortable, not push it, because then you will look funny as well. And then you breathe in and you hold it for like 5 to 10 seconds again, or whatever feels right. Yeah, so let's do a few rounds. First, I will do it like a bit noisier so you can follow me, and then I will do it like in a very silent way. And you can do this online, like while you're studying, for example, in my case, while you're on a Zoom. But also, like if you're binge watching and your girlfriend or boyfriend is saying like, are you seriously still, are you going to watch another one? And you're like, no, but I'm doing breathing techniques. I'm okay, Anyway, using that moments in life for your personal development. Let's start. First, close your eyes, shoulders low, belly breathing if you can. Let's take 5 deep breaths, and first a bit noisy for me. And then in and hold. And breathe out long. Hold it here for just a little bit. And breathe in and hold again. And breathe out. Now, Let's do it again, but even less decibels. Right, so this means breath in, breath out, breath hold. Again, even less decibels. Very simple. You will see not only that you're working on your health, this is more focused on focus. You will see that your focus will increase. Those moments where the information just becomes too much and you want to run away from the screen. You can do it then. Or when you're bored. Like I made a promise to myself that whenever I'm bored or moody, or waiting or getting impatient, I do breathing techniques. So if I'm waiting for a friend with a coffee and we're doing coffee and he or she is 15 minutes late, I will just be doing this breathing technique. And you can play around with it. You want to keep your decibels low. Not only because you don't look too weird for your surroundings, and people are really freaking out. It's a bit annoying, if somebody is like next to you, you're all the time like, yo, what's the matter? So, like let's not go there. You annoy other people. But also about training lightly. Like if you keep it light and nobody notices, it's like your little secret, and it works so well. You can increase your focus like this, and of course you're working on your health, but also in your mind, because your mind is calming down, and it's not as intense as like a full so many rounds of pumping and holding your breath and squeezing and whatever. But the real growth is in consistency, doing light things a lot, consistency over intensity. And I call this a dentist model. The dentist model is we don't have clean teeth because we go to the dentist once or twice a year. We have clean teeth because we brush our teeth every day for whatever, 1 or 2 minutes. And the same with breathing. If you use the dead moments in life to do little, very light breathing techniques, you will notice a huge change without a lot of effort. And in this specific way, like if you're on a Zoom with colleagues or you're studying online, or you're making an exam of 2 hours, and after half an hour you become like warm and you can't focus anymore, please use this breathing technique. Okay, that's it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this, and you can subscribe to my channel. Very much appreciated from my side. And please let me know how this worked for you, how this works for you, because you can do this anytime. Public spaces, Zoom calls, even if you're binge watching on Netflix, like together with your girlfriend, for example. You want to do it light as well, and you become like really happy. I become really happy from this. I don't wait anymore in my life. Can you imagine a life without waiting? Well, you got the secret now. Thank you. Bye-bye.